Hey everyone, Greg here with TextP2P. And today I just want to show you real quickly how you can use Zapier to integrate something like a Google form into TextP2P. So let me show you real quickly here. I have set up a form for my coaching business. It's a coach application form, right? Which requests people's first name, last name, mobile phone number, email address, and then basically it asks them some other questions as well to fill out. But when they fill this out, Google Forms will populate a spreadsheet just like this. Okay, so you can see it's a response spreadsheet that I filled out. Now, what happens is when somebody fills out this spreadsheet, we can set up a Zap so that that contact information is automatically imported into your TextP2P account into a particular list. And you can even set up an automation for that list so that the person immediately gets a text message or a series of text messages and even a ringless voicemail message from you. So it's pretty cool technology. You can also set it up the other way as well, just to let you know that if somebody, if you add a contact to TextP2P, it can zap to another application like a Google spreadsheet or your favorite CRM, because Zapier integrates with 1,500 applications. So if you have a web application that you currently use, I'm sure Zapier integrates with it if it's worth, its salt. So let me just show you real quick how to make a Zap. So if you log into Zapier, basically you don't have any Zaps yet. You have this make a new Zap, or just click the button at the top that says make a new Zap. And what we want to do is we want to go from a Google spreadsheet, and if we, okay, it is in the list here of popular apps. If it wasn't, you can always search for it. So that will be our trigger. Okay, so I'm going to select Google spreadsheet, and we don't want an updated row, just want a new row, and click save, and I'm going to connect my Google account. And right there, and hopefully this is my password. Okay, so now my Google account is selected. I can click test. It was successful. I hit save and continue, and now it's going to give me a drop down of all my spreadsheets. Okay, so now my newest one here is at the top. Join my coaching team. I can select a worksheet within it, response 1. That's the only sheet that I have. And then I can hit continue. And okay, so we got spreadsheet 1, row A. I'm going to just hit continue, and I am going to add a step, and this is where I'm going to pick an action search step, okay? And I am going to search for TextP2P. Right now, it's by invitation only. But once we have enough users, it will become public. So if you don't see it, just contact me or support at TextP2P, and we will give you an invitation to connect with our Zap application that's in beta right now. So what we want to do now is, I could set it to send a text message, right? You could, when somebody fills out your form, you could send yourself a text message, right? That would be something you might want to do. But I'm going to select the create a contact Zap action. And I am going to connect my account. Now, this information is, let me move this out of the way. This information, let me just show you. If you go into your account and if you go into applications, I'm not going to show you mine, but if you go into applications, it will give you your username and your API secret key. Okay, so let me just type mine here real quick. And let's test it out. Success. Great. Let's hit save and continue. And now it gives me all the fields, right? So like the first field that we need to select is the list that we want it to go into, right? So I created a new list somewhere. New coaching applicants. There we go. And then the phone number, if you just click this little field here, basically it'll allow us to map the fields from our spreadsheet. So remember, my spreadsheet had my information in it as a sample. So I'm going to click Greg, and then I'm going to click on the email address, and then first name, I'm going to click on, oh, I did that wrong. So phone number, this should have been phone number. There we go. Let's see, can I delete this? I should be able to delete this. There we go. So now we just got phone number, we've got first name, last name, and I didn't ask for address, so we'll just leave those blank. And custom fields, you know, I could always select one of the other fields that I asked for as a custom field. Maybe they're, you know, Facebook link or whatever. I could add tags if I wanted to that were imported as well. But I'm just going to hit continue here. And now it is it's just showing it to me. And I'm going to send a test to TextP2P. And I am going to finish. So now if I wanted to add another step, I could add another step. You know, maybe I want to send myself a text message, or maybe I want to add a step and integrate with Gmail and send myself a Gmail. You know, Zapier will let you, you know, create a whole string of Zaps together. And name your Zap. I'm going to call it Coaching App Application. How about that? And let's turn it on. And that's it. We're done. So if I go to my Zaps, I can now see that I have this Google Sheet to TextP2P coaching application Zap, and it is turned on. If I come over here to my list, my coaching application list now has one active contact. You can see the Greg Armfield was imported right from the spreadsheet, right? So now if anybody fills out this form, it's going to add a row to the spreadsheet, which will then automatically add a row into my list here in TextP2P through this Zap, which is currently running. So it's that easy. Okay, so if you guys have any questions, just let me know, and I'll be happy to answer them. Talk to you later.